gonna do it.
We're fucking doing that, man.
Friends, semi-friends, quasi-friends.
Well, low quasi-friend is just guy.
Dude, I love that term.
Whoa, buddy. Enough's enough.
I want to see the transaction.
Friends, semi-friends, quasi-friends.
Well, low quasi-friend is just guy. Welcome back. You messed with my headphones.
No, I'm touching mine.
That song went away. Welcome back, everyone, to the semi-friendly podcast. I'm your host, Austin, and I'm joined by my lovely Bob Ross Layden co-host, Codes here. How you doing, Codes?
What's up?
Oh, not much, man. That's it. Goodbye, everybody. Well, we missed a week due to some inclement weather.
Snowmageddon.
Dude, that was, have you ever seen it like that in this state before? We lived here our whole lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Come here closer.
Closer. Is that a sticker?
Yes.
I knew I was seeing something.
Now you're going to have my fingerprint all over it. Got it.
Thanks,
Got
Mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, what a fucking week.
Yes.
What a week and a half. Do you want to walk through any of it, or do you just want to move past the hellhole that was Texas in the mid-month of February?
It was just a clusterfuck, dude.
Y'all didn't have any pipes break or anything, right?
I hope not, but we definitely didn't have power for 3 days.
Dude, what a fucking... You don't know how much my electricity bill is?
Well, you already know?
I mean, the estimated amount right now.
What? Really? No, over $300?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
$600. Which ain't...
I think a lot of these electric companies, their algorithms got messed up because of that. Because I saw for
I'm
the
hoping
3 days,
because fuck.
For the 3 days I didn't have power, it shows that I used the same amount of kilowatt hours as I did on a regular Saturday, but I didn't have no fucking power.
What if it's all a lie? And we know now the veil's been lifted and electric companies are secretly, it's all bullshit.
They forgot to cover their track.
Yeah, dude. It's all bullshit. But dude, like these people that are on that gritty stuff,
Oh,
you see, oh my god, the wholesale
$7,000-$8,000 bill, dude.
13, and it auto drafts every day. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, because you pay the market rate for that day.
Yeah, an auto draft.
Oh no.
So you're sitting at home, frozen. Your kids are fucking furious because their tablets and shit aren't working, and they don't know how to deal with the real world. And then you get your phone's about to die, and you get an email, and you look, and it's like $10,000 for this auto draft.
Jesus, dude.
What a fucking nightmare. So anyway, that's why we couldn't do last week. So sorry, folks. We were really hoping to get together, but it was
riding on the high of that listener episode.
Hey, man, the people have spoken. YouTube seems to be what people want. They want to see whatever this is. I mean, we're great looking dudes. Yeah. Let's get that right out the fucking gate.
Yeah. Well, okay. I wasn't listening to what you said, so
I just said we're great looking dudes, and of course they want to see us.
Sure. They want to see how fucked up we look.
Yeah, well, good news. We got plenty more where that came from. So, I need to fucking get you amped up, dude. Come on with it.
This is my MO, dude.
I need you in it to win it, dude. Look at yourself.
I'm the docile, tranquilized counterpart to your fucking hippie, fucking optimistic bullshit view.
What? Okay, well, I want to pull up a website right now that I found.
And a whole website?
Yeah. We're going to make people listen to a website for a second. But it's called Every Noise at Once. Have you heard about this?
No.
Okay, so every Noise at Once is insane. It's kind of this is the website.
Ugh.
Okay, so just so everybody sees it at home, it probably won't autofocus that. But the website, it's just a bunch of shit, right? It's just a bunch of words, and you're like, what is all this about? This is all musical genres. And you click on it, and it gives you an example.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, if you want to listen to what Lithuanian EDM sounds like. I'm so fucking into Lithuanian EDM, dude.
And you just keep adding tracks to that?
So, or we can listen. What's Destroy Techno? That's not it. So now we know that we're both into Destroy Techno and
Right.
Lithuanian EDM. But let's listen to what Mexican EDM sounds like. It sounds like some Saudi Prince music.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
You got camels with sombreros on. And they've got all the birria tacos.
Oh, man, the birria tacos.
They all sound the same. All right, so Canadian electronic. What do you think Canadian electronic's going to sound like?
It's going to be very melodic, but super friendly and nice.
It's like, oh, hey, watch your step there, guy. Oh, what's that about now? You know what I mean? Here we go. Let's hear it.
That's super nice. Friendly.
Yeah, it's super friendly.
Do you need to borrow a $5 bill from me? You don't even have to pay me back.
So that's Canadian. All right, so look at this one. What does that say?
Russell-later.
I think your brother-in-law made this music, so let's hear what he has to say. Oh, it's too much.
That sounds like they play that when you're walking through the doors at Six Flags.
The old man, the fucking Six Flags old guys is like, get your season pass.
Texas Giants down today.
Yeah. So the wind conditions are a little too rough.
Yeah.
But we got 2 extra Batman shows going for you.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Stop by and get a free funnel cake. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Sorry for He still has to run the play. He still has to be the fucking park manager. Dude, imagine the seasoned veterans of Six Flags and the shit they've seen over the course of their years working there.
As far as like puking and like
all of it, dude. People fucking, you know what I mean? Like, because remember, Six Flags didn't have alcohol until like 10 years ago.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are still sneaking shit in, right?
Right. Like real road dogs like my dad fucking sneaking in whatever, you know, or just getting the stamp and then he'd go out to the truck and pound like 6 beers and then come back.
It's probably hard to sneak in alcohol to Six Flags though now, because you got to do the thing where you like tape shit to your leg now. Like before, you could just kind of like sneak it in like
can't
a
you bring
container,
a cooler in?
But they check all that shit.
Yeah,
and I think it probably has to be unopened.
Oh yeah.
So it's probably like you'd have to take what you learned about going on a cruise ship and apply it
to the Six Flags mentality. Yeah. But dude, think about, because I know what it's like to see people work together for 5 years in a grocery store. Like in a grocery store, people are fucking on every inch of that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, you're talking about employees?
Just
fucking?
Well, employees at fucking customers.
That,
like,
dude.
just think about how gross and seedy it is. Because you know, all the employees there, it's the same everywhere else. They get off work, they party together.
And they have all those maintenance shacks all over the place.
Yeah, fuck Shack 1, fuck Shack by the Looney Tunes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I bet there's a lot of drugs going on.
Where do you think the best spot to fucking Six Flags is?
Oh man, I don't. Not in the middle part. The middle part where it's all humid and there's all those like reeds everywhere, and by the like the minecart ride.
I don't know if it's the best spot, but I think the most romantic spot would be the train that goes around the entire park.
You got to be in and out though, dude. You can't. Are you talking about banging
Well,
on the train stationary or while it's going?
Well, like if the park's closed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you have all the lights on and everything's going, and you just chugging along and just pumping and chugging. You know?
So we just wrote a romantic comedy about two people who work at Six Flags. Okay, and that's his big.
Who get off on all the different spots that they can.
Yeah, but they're just coworkers. But then one of them catches feelings, dude. And then at the end, like there's a ride that she always wanted to go on, but she couldn't ever because it's always down because some kid died on it in 1993, you know. And at the end of the movie, he spends the whole movie like fixing it, and she went with some other guy
after work, slowly just
fucking yeah. The montage, he's got grease all over him. He's like, oh, I gotta get this fucking Texas Giant operating again, you know, or whatever it is. And then at the end of the movie, he hits the button. All the lights work perfectly. Even the Six Flag characters are out. Like, get on the thing, Chantel.
And then the car rolls up, and because she's standing there because somebody told her to go check on her or something. The
not him.
car slowly rolls up, and he's holding a candle. You know what I mean? He's like, will you
hop in,
ride this ride with me?
What if? How could you make the old creepy Six Flags mascot into that movie be even older and creepier? Does he just show up and try to glory hole everybody at a moment's notice? Like what?
I think you get that. What's that guy? Ben Kingsley.
Vern Troyer. Oh, Ben Kingsley. Okay, yeah.
You just shave his mustache.
But isn't he like a fucking world-class actor? I don't know if well, he was in Prince of Persia.
It's all how you pitch it to him. You don't tell them that it's about two kids fucking at Six Flags.
It's a reinvention. It's a career vehicle for you, Ben. We wrote it specifically for you. You know, we spent 7 years wood shopping this motherfucker.
This is gonna put you on the indie map.
Yeah, we know your age is concerning, and you've seen your roles start to slip and all that. But don't worry, Ben. We made this one just for you. It's gonna mark the comeback of Ben Kingsley. Okay, hop in the fucking Texas Giant. what? Just fucking get in, man. The carts are leaving. It's going up the fucking ramp, dude. Hop in.
Who's coming with me?
Yeah,
man?
Dude, totally. Yeah. Oh, what a terrible pitch meeting. All right, now that we went on that tangent, let's hear a couple more of these real quick. This website's really interesting, but I want to.
How did you find this? Reddit, I'm assuming.
No, I found it on TikTok.
Oh God. So you have a TikTok account?
I don't post anything on it, but yeah, I've got a TikTok account. Of course I do, dude. It's funny as shit. All right, here we go. Drill and bass. What is drill and bass? What? So it's songs you kill yourself to. Right? You just fucking... and then just, you know what I mean? You just fucking OD on heroin to this. And it's showing like pictures of your childhood. Dude. You know? He's a promising young lad. And he's fucking...
Speaking of heroin, I saw an article, or not article. I hate when people say I saw something on Facebook.
Yeah, okay. It's not an article. It's not even a reliable news source.
Yeah, not a scholarly journal.
Scientific paper posted this straight to Facebook.
There's this guy at some major university that came out and said that he is a, what's it called when you, not leisurely, but like a, he uses heroin.
Like casually?
Casual. He's a casual heroin user.
Okay.
And he's a husband, a father of 3.
But he's like every once in a while.
It's like that crackhead dude from NASA.
Oh, yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, just fucking totally
NASA
together.
Engineer that says, yeah, you know, I get down on some crack. But this guy is like the head of whatever department he's in, I think, like psychology or some shit. And he's like, there's nothing better than when I get home after a hard day of work, snorting a couple lines of heroin by the fire and enjoying my day. And he's
cooking a meal for my family.
Yeah, and he's like, and it resets me for the next day, you know, and gets me prepared. And he's like, you know, of course, being the drug that it is, if I'm not careful, every now and again, I do run into some slight withdrawals. And he's like, but I'm able to handle it, and it's worth what I get out of it.
Wow.
And I'm like, they said that he came out saying this so that he can push the narrative of decriminalizing recreational use of certain drugs. And I'm like,
good luck with that,
pump the
Playboy.
brakes.
You out, one guy out of all of history.
We haven't even gotten weed out of the way, and you're jumping all the way to fucking
He's that guy.
the white horse. You know what I mean,
dude? He's the one guy out of 20 million people in history that has not gotten addicted to heroin. Just because you can keep your shit together, you're the outlier, man.
I think everybody should be able to smack a little heroin every now and again.
And you know what? They should also be able to knock their wife out if she didn't have dinner ready for her. But that's after the heroin legalization. We're gonna go back to the 50s.
God bless. Okay,
but no, you bring that up, and I would like to talk about this if you're okay with it. But let's talk about.
Are you getting foggy?
Yeah, I'm getting foggy. Are you getting foggy?
Fogged as a mug. Anyways.
So let's talk about how wealthy white dudes can fucking do crazy drugs and brag about it and not lose their job and not get cops raided on them and shit.
That was a black dude.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
But okay, let's just talk about wealthy people in general then. But okay. I'm thinking specifically of like Steve Jobs and like Bill Gates and all these guys who are like, oh yeah, I never would have created my company and had hit success if I didn't go in the desert and do a bunch of LSD.
Right.
And it's like, okay, like this guy's like all these guys advocate it for it. They say, oh yeah, it changed my life. I need to do that more. But we let them talk about it. And then we arrest anybody that has it on it. Like, what the fuck? Are we holding something back from people? Now, just so everybody knows, I'm not a psychedelic drug user. I'm not a proponent or against any of it. I think you should be able to do whatever you want with your body. It's none of my business, right? Like, if you think you can do casually get away with doing heroin for a couple of weeks, fucking try it out, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want you to. I love you, but if you want to do it,
baby steps, player. Baby steps.
But you know what I mean? Like all these like people who have been super successful as they get older, they write memoirs and stuff, and all of them have a common thread of doing like psychedelics and then coming up with this grand idea. So shouldn't we just pass that shit out to people when they're like 18? Like, imagine like at graduation, they're like, all right, here's your diploma and here's some mushrooms. Chew that shit with chocolate. It tastes horrible. It'll kick in faster. You know what I mean? Yeah, just fucking, everybody's like to the side of the stage, fucking tripping out, trying to throw their hats in the fucking sky, just punching each other, you know?
No, I think it's easier now for them to get drugs than it would be if it were regulated and like, because you're having to wait in lines and all the paperwork. Like, it's easier just to get it now. It's just like with the whole drinking age thing. It's like,
yeah.
Well, no, because it was hard to get alcohol. We could get drugs easily when we were young.
Yeah, it was really hard to get beer until we got a job.
Well, yeah, that proves my point. Like, you know, it's
so you hear that, kids?
You have a drinking age, and it's hard to get because nobody wants to get involved with getting you alcohol, but they have no problem slinging you fucking cocaine.
Because it's illegal anyway. Yeah. So if they get busted with it, guess what? They can't lie their way out of it. They've got cocaine. They're going to jail. Yeah. With beer, they can just go, I've just got off work. I'm going home to drink this beer.
Yeah.
But no, I always thought it was weird that people in power and people that have changed the face of the world have all talked about the same things. A similar through line is that they all have psychedelic drug experiences that change things. But then we like demonize. But I also get it that the mass public doesn't really have control. So if
right,
they're not taught. Most of us aren't taught in school restraint.
Well, what is it? It's the saying is a person is smart, people are dumb.
100%.
You know.
Yeah, I just maybe that's why. I just solved my own. Tell me what you think, people of America, because I don't know what I'm just a dumb fucking redneck from North Texas. What do I know, right?
Yeah.
But it just always bothered me that they would walk around bragging about, oh yeah, when I did a bunch of fucking heroin and LSD and shit, you know.
Well, it seems like a lot of times those are like the innovators.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the people that are, even though Jobs was the top of the chain, I don't think he was running the day-to-day.
He wasn't programming or anything. He was big picture guy.
Yeah, he's like, I want this, make it happen. And they're like,
it's impossible.
Sir, we would need like some kind of black energy, you know, or whatever.
Technology doesn't exist yet, bro.
Come up with it by next Tuesday, or you're going to be working at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, fucking figure it out, or you're going to go work at Sony Vio Division, not Apple computers.
Try some of this acid. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, fucking go out in the desert. Oh, all right. So I played you this. I want to play one more here.
So what is this thing called?
Everynoise.com.
I thought you were about to like start selecting and just like layering to where it sounds like shit. I thought that was the whole premise of what you were.
I don't know if you can layer. Let's try it. So let's try Belarusian indie.
Sounds like Fair to Midland.
Right? Now let's mix that with rap metalcore. You can't mix them.
Okay.
This is Panamanian rock.
Panamanian?
Panamanian, so Panama rock. It's got a very like reggae back feel, right?
Rastafari.
Alberta, Canada country music.
She gets less gone and all broken pieces of our past shine like diamonds in a whiskey glass.
Could you now, if you go to like some country music aficionado, you're like, tell me where this fucking country music's from. He'll be like, well, that's from Alberta. That's Alberta. You can tell that signature sound.
That's old Cecil LaFleur. You never heard that dude?
Cecil LaFleur from. Yeah, his number one hit. Don't you know?
I love my baby, don't you know?
Don't you know? Yeah, you could tell the telltale signs of a Canadian is at the end of every song they wish everybody to be well and be good to one another. Like, just listen to it, man. It's crazy. But anyway, that website's super fun. I may have had a few drinks one night and spent like 2 hours on it.
Looks like there's a ton of shit on there, dude.
Literally everything. Okay, UK post-hardcore, whatever. Tempe indie. So, is that Tempe indie? This is Tempe, Arizona indie music.
Oh, you haven't heard the Tempe, Arizona indie scene?
Turkish punk, dude? What is Turkish punk? Yeah, that...
No, thank you.
Speaking of... okay, that's going to be it for that. Speaking of thumbs down, did we ever talk about that?
What?
On here? Or do we just talk about it privately? The guy who thumbs down me in the car.
Oh, no. You told me that when I was talking to you driving one day.
All right, so typically whenever somebody cuts you off or traffic or whatever, you know, any kind of road rage incident usually starts with what gesture?
Middle finger.
Right? It's just that. Well,
do it again. Is that how you flip people off?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? This?
Dude, me and my wife were talking about it the other day. She gave me one of these. Where it like bends and all kinds of shit.
Where you like fucking super hyperextend it?
I used to do that when I was like 6 years old. But
that's a real... You're getting the message across with that one.
I've matured and progressed. So then I went from this to this. Straight out. I did the straight out, the L.
Okay.
But now... You got a little bit, you know, you've had some wine before. You have a 401k. You turn it up a little bit. You know what I mean? So,
that's all?
Yeah. No,
that's a slight mod.
Yeah. But that makes all the difference. Because then that means fuck you, but I got somewhere I have to be because I'm important.
Yeah. I'm better than you.
You know what I mean? This is like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is like, I haven't figured everything out yet, but I know that this is what pisses people off. And then this is, get the fuck out of my way. And then you fucking double town.
That's 40s.
Boom. Get it.
So I think what you just explained was teenagers.
No. Adolescent.
Adolescent, right? And then like 25, like the young adults.
Yeah, this is the 15 to 25 demographic.
Right, like I'm figuring it out. And then
once you get a mortgage and shit, this bad boy starts it's like
it starts creeping up. That's so stupid. And then whenever you're 40 and you've already seen everything life has to offer, then you're just like, fuck everything, dude.
Because once you get to 40 or so, it becomes like, like fucking, or it's like, fucking.
So where does this one come in? Come on. Yeah, when you're in your 60s and you don't feel like fighting anymore.
Yeah,
that's that one.
Yeah.
Just fucking really. come on.
Come on.
Look at this guy. You try to get other people to fight your fight for you.
You're driving another car, looking at another car. Can you believe this guy?
Can you believe this guy? I had a hip replacement last week. Fucking rear-end him or something. So I was driving along about 2 years ago, and when I drive, I don't drive aggressively, but I also don't take my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got somewhere to be, but I'm also not going to weave in and out of traffic, and like, I'm not going to be risky with it, but I'm going to fucking go faster than the speed limit, and I'm going to do that, whatever. So anyway, I cut this guy off driving to Dallas one day. I had to. It was the only chance I had. It was either get stuck behind this dumpster. I'm sorry, this waste disposal truck. It's not a dumpster with wheels. You know what I mean? It's a fucking trash truck who was doing like 40, or I whip in front of this guy real quick and continue doing 70 miles an hour. So what do? I whip in front of that guy real quick and I wave at him. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, didn't mean for it to be this way. You know what I mean?
Pretty condescending.
the fucking like, hey man,
Fuck sorry about more important than you.
I'm not more important. I just didn't want to slow down. So I was like, whatever, dude. And so he's in this like blue BMW and he's like, oh, fuck this, you know, and he totally roasts my Sonata. But he just comes up, whips right next to me, and is just going the same speed as me. And I do the move at first where I'm like, I'm not even going to look at him. Like, I know I wronged you. I waved at you. That's the universal sign of it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Accept my peace offering. You chose not to accept it. Now you're all sour. I'm not going to look at you. So finally, I'm driving. We're on the tollway, and it's weaving. And finally, I'm like, man, fuck, is this guy still next to me? And I look at him, and I look over, and I see this. He has this like lip out, and he just fucking thumbs down me, and it was the most painful fucking thing ever, dude. Because I was expecting that.
Just an instant Yelp driving review.
Dude, 1 star. Just my heart sank to my stomach. I was like, oh man. And then I was like, did I ruin that guy's day? You know what I mean? Like, I made it about
he knew that he was gonna ruin your day.
Dude, he made me think about what I did to him. And that he won.
And he should have done this first. Tisk, tisk.
Tisk, tisk, motherfucker, thumbs down. Dude, I got to work and I was like, and like, I just sat in my car for like 5 minutes.
Hey, Austin, you ready to have this conference call?
No, man, I need a minute. This dude on the highway, man, I might have fucked his whole life up. I don't know. His whole game was ruined by me, though.
I made him question everything.
Dude, the fiercest thumbs down. And so now anytime I disapprove of anything, that's all you're getting. I'm not going to fucking flip you out. You're not going to get me mad anymore. I'm just going to tell you, don't really like it. Thumbs down. And so whenever you thumbs down me via text yesterday, I felt it in my bones, dude. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Did I?
Or no, we were on the phone. We were talking about other shit. But when you just said thumbs down, and I was like, oh, you know, it's a
man.
If you want to really get somebody to feel, if you need to convey how you really feel about somebody, don't flip them off, thumbs them down.
That's some next level shit.
It's mind games,
Yeah,
dude.
that's mind fuck.
We should run
because it's the most, simple thing.
It's probably the oldest hand gesture besides this, right? Like if they find caveman paintings,
I would think this is the most basic hand gesture.
Point?
You know, yeah, because this is how it all started. Like that thing over there, they didn't go fucking.
What if they did this?
Pointing at shit, but what if I just? Oh, hey, easy,
yeah,
bud.
Put it down, man.
Easy.
We don't want any trouble. What if it was this? What if that was our point? You go back in time.
Yeah, where did you want me to go pick up those sticks? Yeah, it's just over there.
Over there.
It's over there.
You go back in time and everybody's jacking off and shit. Watch out for the dinosaur, man.
Where's the other sticks? Yeah, there's one over there. There's one over there.
One over there.
And they're all over the place.
Oh. What? I like. What?
The sun rays.
Like, I gotta get out of here. These cavemen are gay. Dude.
And there goes our YouTube video.
No, no. Yeah, right. Whenever on our earlier podcast, I talked about taking that Chevy Silverado back in time and doing donuts in front of King Arthur's fucking, you know what I mean? Like we talked about like the hieroglyphics and the cave paintings or like the Chevy Silverado with Dave Matthews Band and like Coors Light and shit, you know? What if the first caveman painting they find is literally a dude doing the jack off motion, and then the second one is that. It's just a big thumbs down, and then the third one is somebody pointing. I would tell you to eat shit, and you would tell me to.
Okay.
Now you see where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, I don't think the jack off motion was first. I'm gonna stick with the point, but okay.
Hey, did you see that we landed something else on Mars? Another Jeep?
What? No, I didn't know we even landed anything other than that little rover thing.
Yeah, we landed the second rover on Mars, a way bigger rover.
Really?
That is actually sending real, like, full-blown HD video and sound.
Really?
They're gonna be releasing it over the next few weeks. The actual sound that it's picking up.
Who sent it?
NASA.
Oh, really?
You didn't see it. I mean, it happened in the middle of our winter storm, so it was kind of hard to pay attention to anything. But for those of us who didn't have any issues,
Yeah.
You know,
there in that ivory tower.
but they landed it's called Perseverance.
I just figured some other third party would have beat NASA to it just for the, you know what I mean, to say.
I mean, NASA's still, I think, cutting edge of space exploration. But whenever you talk about necessity, like actually using the space around us, it's companies like SpaceX and fucking all of China and Russia and everything, they're shooting satellites like every 5 minutes to do other things. But NASA's still number one in the game as far as exploring other planets. I mean, for fuck's sake, they landed a goddamn Jeep on another planet. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
I didn't know that.
But so Perseverance landed, and it's fucking awesome. And they've shown the first few images of it, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's really cool to be able to see how much Mars looks like Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's so fucking underwhelming, dude. I expected so much, and it looks like every inch of Santa Fe, New Mexico I ever seen in my life. I expect them to roll up on a shitty casino at any point.
Right. You got a burrito place that says red chili or green chili.
Yeah. No, there's not even red chili. It's just green chili. It's New Mexico, motherfucker.
Right.
Hatch green chili.
Get used to it.
Dude, have you ever been you've been to New Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
They are so, like, aggressive about green chili in New Mexico. You know, when I was with my ex, we went to New Mexico once or twice. I think twice.
For what? To visit people?
Yeah, to visit her mom and stuff. But I just remember at every restaurant, everything's Hatch green chili. And if you ask for red sauce anywhere, you're a fucking animal, dude, and they're going to throw you out.
But to be fair, they do have the best green chili.
It's the only green chili as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want lasagna, man. You don't want Hatch green chili lasagna.
Then you can get your ass out of New Mexico.
Dude, Albuquerque, first off, Breaking Bad does a really good job at showing Albuquerque off for how, like, desolate and sad it is, right? Yeah. Let's talk about the city. The name sucks. Spell Albuquerque.
You don't like Albuquerque?
Spell Albuquerque.
No way.
You can't.
There's some Q's in there.
It's Albuquerque. But it's Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Whatever. All I knew about. Okay, the people there.
All I knew is Bugs Bunny took a wrong turn.
Dude, 100%. That's it. Albuquerque is that. Okay, North Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth area where we're from, Houston, Austin, everywhere. Where does the highway go through in the city? Does it go on the outside of the city, or does it go through the middle of the city?
Goes through the middle of the city, yeah.
Goes through the middle of the city. Albuquerque's highway is on the outskirts. Everywhere you need to go in that fucking city, you have to go down streets, like normal streets. So if you Google Maps the restaurant and it says it's 2 miles away, that would be normally like a 8-minute drive with traffic and stuff, 30 minutes. Because no matter where you go, it's 4-way stops. It's fucking garbage, dude. That city is designed by a fucking trailer man. And then you knew there's a reason why the highway's on the outskirts, because everybody's trying to either fucking get out, like they're trying to avoid this shit, right? There's a casino and then the highway, and then if you really want to get in there, there's one exit to Albuquerque proper. I'm dead serious. One exit, and that's it.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. Everything else is side streets. It's all like 2 and 4 lane fucking streets. Huh. It sucks.
Didn't know that.
Anyway, the meth problem is 100% real.
Is it really?
Dude. Everybody there half the people there are fine. Good people. The other half are probably good people, but they're addicted to meth and they're just walking around like zombies, dude. Now this is in the early 2000s, so it could be a totally different story now. You know, we're talking 2004, 2005.
Or it could have just got 10 times worse.
I bet it did. But either half of them were radiated from the fucking nuclear fallout testing in Los Alamos, and then they moved to Albuquerque.
Right.
And they're all fucking space cases, and they have like
Hills
3
have
arms
eyes,
and
people and
Dude,
shit.
there's a lot of that.
Really?
But my ex was like, "Hey, if any kids came from Los Alamos to our school, we wouldn't fucking deal with them because they had some kind of cancer or something." Like, we just fucking immediately labeled them as a mutant, and then fucking shunned them from the group.
Wow.
So anyway, I don't know how I got on to Albuquerque, New Mexico, but that's what I give it. Fucking no way, dude. Also, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I could get real juiced up about that. We should just fucking, once our podcast really blows up and we get rich and famous and everything, let's take a private jet to Albuquerque and I'll give you a tour of what I remember.
Okay.
It'll be totally horrible. And I'll just go, "Hey, here's these apartments that her mom stayed at."
And here's the local green chili restaurant.
Nah. They're so oppressive about it. That's what I was talking about. They're oppressive about the green chilies. What notes do you have today, my friend?
I didn't bring anything.
You didn't bring shit?
No, dude, I was caught in Snowmageddon, man.
Well,
My mind just...
you said something to us before the snow ruined everything. And you said that YouTube had become like eBay. And I wanted to ask you what you meant by that, because now that we're on YouTube and we're going to make zero money off of it.
I forgot. I told you that. Who did I... Oh, Shane said that from the Rated Radio podcast. He said something about... I don't know. He said something about YouTube, and it got me thinking. He was talking about how YouTube's gone downhill as far as like advertising and the algorithms and all that stuff, the way it's set up, and the way they
it's a fucking TV channel by this point.
But where they
Advertising?
No, where they restrict you. All the...
Oh, dude, all those fucking copyright strikes and all that.
Yeah. So all that shit, it's made it to where they've honed it down to this one specific... It's like a Mr. Beast type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like this one specific thing they really would just rather have on YouTube, as opposed to the initial idea was this platform where anybody can share anything. That's the start of anything social, right? Facebook was the same way.
Yeah, good intentions, and then...
But it got me thinking about eBay, and I was so pissed because we were teenagers when eBay first came out.
Dude, my grandma was hawking
Your grandma
shit
showed us eBay.
on eBay, dude. And she was 60 years old, throwing down, making tons of money in this PayPal account.
The beauty of eBay was...
It wasn't even PayPal yet.
No. The beauty of eBay was it was a garage sale site.
It was a fucking garage sale site. And there was no buy it now, remember?
Yeah.
It was just
that's what I'm saying.
auctions.
Well, can you let me...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you let me fucking get there?
I forgot that's the point.
A little bit of build up here, player.
I forgot that's the point.
So, yeah, some of the first things I bought on eBay was I bought like a used touchscreen remote, and it was like fucking janky, but it was like Chinese or whatever. And, you couldn't, at that time, it's not like we had means of going directly to an international thing, because like the online shopping back in the late 90s or whatever wasn't fully actualized. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, but now you find any product, their manual is somewhere on the fucking internet. You know what I mean? Like anything, the manual's on the internet now. But back then,
and the beauty of it was you had all these people that would just, and like you said, it was before a buy it now, or like a lot of times in the beginning there wasn't even a reserve amount. You know what I mean?
No,
you just put it out there and you're like, what do you guys want to pay for this? Essentially, you know what I mean?
And it was cool because
you could actually find really good deals.
No, for buyers it was great, and then for sellers, if they had something that was actually
the market would do it itself.
Totally.
You know what I mean? The market value.
You're gonna get 8 cents for that flannel shirt, but for that rookie baseball card of King Griffey Jr., you're gonna get whatever people want to fight over it for. Yeah.
But eBay just turned it into this garbage because I think they realized the small fees they were charging for the auction, it wasn't enough. So they started doing the targeted ads, like a Google search. You know what I mean? When you search something in eBay, people that paid the most get the top views.
Yep.
And then with the whole advent of the buy it now thing, eBay isn't even an auction site anymore.
It's just an online store.
It's just an online
for
store.
used stuff and new stuff. That's it.
Yeah. And it's it's all overpriced now anyways. There's no deals to be had.
When's the last time you bought something on eBay?
The only good thing I've seen on eBay is obscure or hard to find auto parts. But now, even nowadays, they've got websites that have cornered that market to where you can get the. But like, you know, if you needed, like I needed a rock broke my rear view mirror or my side mirror on the car, and I didn't want to replace the whole assembly. I just wanted the glass.
Yeah.
And so I found it on eBay. But other than that, like, I never go looking on eBay for deals. I only go looking on eBay because it's an online store now. So if I need something quick, I'll go, you know, I don't even start with eBay, right? You start with Amazon. That's the first step, right?
Yep.
Everything starts
with America.
with Amazon.
Yeah, you start with Amazon, and there you go.
And if Amazon doesn't have it, you can try Walmart because Walmart does third-party shit now. If none of those work, I guess I'll try eBay.
Dude, eBay is dead last.
eBay's like, come on, guys. Come on over here. I got some stuff.
And you know what's funny? People don't even like selling on eBay.
Yeah.
Because the amount of fees they take out, and it's not worth it. Like,
well, then everybody started that Ponzi scheme type of thing where they're like, you can make hundreds of dollars a week on eBay being a middleman, right? So you put all these ads on eBay and you have all this stock that's not physically located with you. It's in this warehouse and people buy it through eBay, and then you tell the warehouse to ship it to them, and you're making a little bit on top. You're eBaying the eBay transactions.
What's the fucking too much work, man? Yeah. And real easy for your position to get killed. It became this fucking nasty web of just greed. That's all I saw.
And it sucks because eBay in its purest form is
magnificent.
It's probably the best website I've ever encountered. Aside from the, you know, aside from all them pointing,
pointing websites. Yeah, those get a big fucking
But eBay was the best, and now I don't even know how it's even relevant anymore.
People still use it out of I think habit. I think you're right, out of habit. And
I wouldn't be surprised if QVC bought eBay. You know what I mean? 20 years too late, but they're like, we got it.
How is QVC still around? Amazon's got to be cleaning them out, dude.
Old people don't know how to use Amazon. QVC, they can call that number. You know what I mean? Don't even get me started on QVC, bro.
But if you're at QVC or the Home Shopping Network right now and you're higher up, you've got to know, I've got maybe 10 to 15 years left.
Oh, there's got to be an exit strategy or some kind of...
Because our customer base is going to die, and we got nothing. So anyway, I was going to ask you a question, though. Old eBay, do you remember what the first thing you bought on eBay was?
Yes.
What was it?
I bought a... It was one of the first things I bought. It was probably like in the top 3 first things I bought. I bought it was either a Philips or a Sony equivalent of an iPod. And it was so bad.
Of course you didn't buy the real deal. No fucking thing.
I couldn't, dude. Everybody was getting that goddamn iPod. I was like, no, man. Somebody else has got to make something.
I knew it. You're like, I want that Microsoft fucking Groove box or whatever.
Dude, I wanted that Dell Juke so bad.
I remember
remember that Juke? Or is it Juke box?
Hey, what kind of phone do you
have? It's a phone. It's an Android phone. I don't know who makes it because I don't conform to any of that.
You know exactly who fucking makes it. You fucking...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Not Apple. That's who makes it.
Yeah, there it is,
it says
dude.
it right there.
You're
Not
the
Apple.
hippest of hip.
Not Apple.
So hip.
That's funny. Yeah, that is one of the first things I bought. Was a not Apple iPod. What was the first thing you bought?
The first thing I bought was Korn's Life is Peachy CD. I got it for like $3.
Really?
Yeah, like $2 shipping, so I got it for $5.
But you probably could have got that at Hastings, right?
It was $12 at Hastings.
Oh.
Yeah, I just remember I sat around, waited, and the dude shipped it USPS, so it took like 2 weeks.
He probably remember everything back then. Like that was media mail. Remember media mail?
Oh God,
it was even slower.
Oh my, yeah,
it was like parcel.
It took like
shit.
2 weeks, dude. I was at
And
my
he's probably
grandparents.
shipping it from 2 towns over.
Dude, totally. I was at my grandparents in Shady Shores, and I was like, every day I'd run out to the fucking mailbox and check and just fucking walk back all sad, you know.
I remember I did buy an acoustic guitar off eBay,
I remember that.
and the guy was like, I think it was just a coincidence, but the guy was actually located 10 miles from where I was at. And eBay totally looks down on this, but I just messaged him and I was like, hey, dude, you're charging $20 for shipping. I live right down the street.
Can I just come get it?
And he's like, I guess. I was like, well, it solves this whole thing. I can buy it right now online and I'll come pick it up.
What you didn't realize is you were about to invent Craigslist, but then you just decided to play that guitar instead.
Right. So I went there and this guy was like, it was in Coppell. So they had some money and I went in there, but it was like fucked inside. Like there was like
It's a nice house, but it
a
just
super nice house, but like people are living on mattresses on the floor and like there's no furniture. I don't know if they were in the process of moving out.
it was a crack house, dude.
But it was like a 25-year-old kid. And I was like, yeah, dude, hey, I'm here to get the guitar, man. And it was like around Christmas time. So they had a Christmas tree up, but there was like nothing in the house. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's over there. And I'm walking over like some naked 17-year-old girl and like ashtrays everywhere. And I was just like, maybe I should have had you ship it for $20.
I mean, you know what house that was? That was either a drug house or a fuck shack.
Combo meal. Drug fuck house.
Drug fuck shack.
There it is.
Drug repository. No, but I remember buying that on eBay and then remembering I had bought that one thing on eBay, and guess what I bought next?
A Spawn figure.
Nothing. It took 2 weeks for it to get to me. I said, no way. That took way too long. I'll never buy anything on eBay again. I've never bought anything else on eBay.
You lie.
Dead serious. Dude, I've never bought anything else on eBay. I bought that one CD once. Bam. Was like 2 weeks. That's for the birds. Because I was like 14. I was like, if that's how long that takes, I'll just go to Hastings and spend the extra money. You know what I mean? So then I just never considered
never
eBay.
Used eBay?
Not after that, no.
Are you serious?
No.
I mean,
yes, I am serious, but no. The only other thing I used it for was when I was working at my previous job, I would check prices of instruments used to see what we could sell them for. I'd check the sold listings and go, oh, that guitar is sold for $500. I can sell it for $500. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's it. I've used it for that, but I've never bought anything. But that's why I'm like, I don't know how eBay is surviving because nobody wants to shop on eBay.
No.
It's a fucking joke. I'd rather go to Trader's Village and risk getting COVID and stabbed than fucking go to eBay. And you love Trader's Village.
Oh, dude, I love Trader's Village.
You could spend 8 hours at Trader's Village.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
The food is great there.
I've never eaten there. I've only been to Trader's Village once.
Really?
I went with you.
Did you really?
We were really young, yeah.
Dude, we should go to Trader's Village. It's fun.
We'll do a video documentary on it.
Yeah, we can do a little vlog. It's funny just
We could all
the
gas,
amount
no
of
breaks.
shit they try to sell there. You know what I mean? It's just complete dog shit.
I went with you and my dad and my stepmom. We went
Really?
to Trader's Village. Yes.
For what?
Just fucking cuz. Because I told them that because you were all.
I was bumping that Trader's
I don't know
Village.
if you know this about yourself,
Your
but
dad's been around forever, though, dude. He had to have known about Trader's Village.
I think it reignited the spark in him to want to go do that. But my stepmom was the one that was like, we're going this weekend, Randy,
Really?
to Trader's Village. Yeah.
To Trader's Village.
And bring your friend who reignited that spark in Randy. Yeah. You had like a knife or something at school. Like you had some kind of object. Maybe it was a pog slammer or something. But I was like, where'd you get that? And you were like, Trader's Village. And I was like, what's Trader's Village? And you were like, he doesn't know what Trader's Village is. And everybody else is like, he doesn't know about TV. And I was like, what the fuck is Trader's Village, man? And then finally, you were like, one day I'll show you. I'll come over to your house. Just trying to be Mr. Mysterious like you are in every aspect of your life. From this to your fucking taxes to everything. Mr. Mystery. God. And then we went to fucking Trader's Village and I was like,
This shit's busted.
this is a homeless people camp.
It looks like a refugee camp for sure.
There's a barrel on fire with a dog like roasting on top of it. Like, it's fucking third world style, dude. But I saw the allure because I got throwing stars for $3.
Has your wife been to Traders Village?
No, she doesn't even know what it is.
Oh, she would love to go to Traders Village.
We should go after we
she's
get.
all about people watching and stuff.
Oh, dude, we should go and film. Like, I'm dead serious. We should just go and ask, how long you been selling at Traders Village, sir? Oh man, since the North beat the South. All these fucking ancient human beings fucking selling arrowheads and shit. I remember there was a lot of Native American stuff there. It was a lot of Native American stuff there.
Yeah.
What's the wildest shit you ever saw at Traders Village?
It's not the wildest, but the dumbest thing I've ever seen is, I mean, because I used to go to like Traders Village like once a year, you know, going all the way back. My parents, would always go out there.
It's kind of an all-day event.
Yeah. But probably about 10 years ago, I started noticing, remember when extreme couponing was big?
Yes.
You know how that became a thing?
Oh, yeah. By the way, hold on one second. Now, all those sites, if you just Google, like, Domino's coupon or anything, those 8,000
the retail me
nots and stuff,
yeah.
They all list the most bunk fucking coupons that don't work. I gave up on that shit.
Half of them are like, you click the coupon thing and it's like, just go to the site.
Yeah, just go to the site, fuckface. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the click. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. It's a middleman for eBay.
Yo,
Oops,
you want to make money?
So
with the extreme couponing, I went out there and I noticed that people would be peddling their bullshit wares, but you also have
bullshit wares.
You also have now they have this table full of laundry detergent.
What?
And I was like, I don't get it.
They're doing people's laundry.
And then somebody told me, well, they're extreme couponing. You can buy 20 of them and get 20 free. So if they were $5, you now have paid $2.50 for each one of them. And you can turn around and sell them for $4 at Traders Village.
And make a ton of money.
Just stacking that paper. Is the dumbest thing. It's like, are
That's
you
a lot
trying
of
to
work.
hustle laundry detergent, bro? And it was all that type of shit. It was laundry detergent and toothpaste and just all that stupid shit. It's like, I don't go to Traders Village to get my toilet paper.
To go
and
grocery shopping? Yeah.
Laundry detergent. You know what I
Boneless,
mean?
skinless chicken breast.
Yeah.
Like, No, I go to get janky knives and fucking artwork.
I go to get counterfeit Spear of Destinies and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking. I go to get fucking terracotta Virgin de Guadalupe's. You know what I mean?
Dude, totally. Dude, everybody that I just remember that one time we went, everybody that worked there was old. Like all the traders at the village were old, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, like, you know those guys who are like, I started with a sheriff's badge and I Craigslisted my way up to a house, you know what I mean, or whatever. Those guys who just trade and like that's all they do is fucking, they're just hustlers, right?
That sounds like that would be a badass show to go to Traders Village, and it might be one of those things where you might have to be a vendor there because they may trust you once you're one of their own. Because a lot of times they're gonna want money, right? Like, no, I'm fucking selling my shit.
What's the initiation, right, for Traders Village to get into their like?
Oh, you have to open the back of your trunk, and they're like, decent, quality. Now
they're like, wait. You're like, you're like, wait, guys, you haven't seen it all. It's like fucking shitty watches. Yeah, it's shitty watches.
Garbage, knockoff, Nazi. It's in.
Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah,
welcome.
Nazi gold. Fucking
slit the goat's throat on your way in.
Dude, it's all fucking old people, cult members and shit. But dude, I'm thinking that it's where all those guys who are really good at taking the single playing card from 1950 that's worth $8 and finding the person on Craigslist and trading up to a fucking mint Bentley, you know, when they all lose their fucking. When they lose their spark, they lose their power.
Oh.
And the house of cards falls, they all end up at Traders Village.
Trying to reignite it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just all they got.
Yeah.
Their only skill is, I know how to flip shit, man. Like, I could take a pallet of wood.
And it's funny because the stuff you see there, it's like a broken weed eater. You know what I mean? It's like, it used to work, $20.
Yeah. You might could get it to work. I don't know.
Yeah.
$20.
Well, and you also see a lot of those people that do the you can buy the return shit from Amazon wholesale.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just get you a little table, lay it out.
Did we just fuck this podcast, man? Let's go fucking sell at Trader's Village.
Let's get our Trader's Village on, dude.
You think any of them have health insurance?
I know they don't match on 401k for sure.
Fuck no, dude. They do not. So we really need to go to Trader.
I want to, dude. I'm telling you, the food.
What's
I went there
what's Trader's Village like in COVID?
It's probably the same because it's all out.
No, they're like wearing the fucking masks, like, you know what I mean, like those
but they're
people
wearing designer masks because it's Trader's Village. You've got Gucci, fucking Versace.
They're like Indian, Native American patterns with like beads and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Trader's Village is for a guy. I'll just say this.
Careful, I don't like your tone, the way you're heading.
Trader's Village. Like Trader's Village was built for guys who bought $100 projectors out of the back of somebody's trunk in a Walmart parking lot.
Anyway,
it's fucking right in line, dude. I'm right.
I knew the volume of your voice and the way it escalated. I knew you were about to shit on me. But the food there, I went there like 5 or 6 years ago, and I'd never seen it before. But they did the thing where they slit open a bag of Doritos.
Okay.
And they kind of like give it a little scrunch or whatever. And then they pour taco meat and lettuce and cheese and salsa, and they mix it all up, and you eat it out of the bag of Doritos.
Yeah, that shit's good, dude. They did it State Fair.
Yeah, but, Trader's Village was a little bit ahead of them, because you got to make do with what you got.
They've been doing that since the 70s, Playboy. Yeah. Dude, we really need to go to Trader's Village.
I want to.
You know what? Trader's Village, when I was there, and now thinking back on it, though, I'm betting. What do you think the gypsy population is for Trader's Village?
Oh, dude.
It's like 40% of the population, right?
Well, half of them. So what you can do is a lot of people that are legit there, they park in the parking lot and they just bring their inventory in on like a golf cart or like some kind of motorized vehicle because it's all a bunch of alleys and shit.
Right.
But you can go in the very middle or on the outskirts of it, and that's where you've got the people bringing in their VW bus or their 1982 Geo Metro where they're selling their, you know what I mean, their trinkets out of that. So I think there is a good mixture of.
There is a lot. Just thinking back, and I'm like, we should go, but I'm afraid if we fucking piss one of them off, they're gonna put a curse on us.
Oh, I bet you they band together too. They take care of their own.
Oh, dude, but they're. I don't want to get into how shiesty gypsies are, but in my many dealings with them throughout the last 20 years, I can't trust any of them, dude. One time, I don't work there anymore. By the way, I had a career change. A place I worked at for 16 years, I don't work there anymore. It's pretty. I've been off for a week now. A little over a week.
What a perfect time to quit your job.
Honestly, I couldn't have the stars aligned and they were like, hey, take this chance. And I did, and I'm super grateful. My new opportunity, it's amazing. But yeah, I quit, and then the fucking snow happens, and pipes burst at the stores, and like I'm seeing what all my old coworkers are going through, and I'm like, oh man,
sucks for you.
Fuck, dodge that bullet. But in that store, we sold everything and all that. There was a lot of clientele that were traveling merchants, if you will,
trying to barter and shit.
Dude, not only would they come in. The gypsies would come in and yes, everything. You'd be like, hey, this phone is $400. And they'd be like, okay, cool, I'll take it for $150. Ring it up.
No, I'll take it now.
They just automatically come in bulldozer style. And they're like, yeah, I'll take it for $150. Just go ahead and ring it up. All right, kids, can you get the card, please? Get the car pulled up. You're like, hold on a second.
That's not how this works.
Deal's not done, fuckface. Like, you need to listen to me. This is $400. They'll be like, did you hear that? He said $175. All right, let's you know what I mean? And they'd like
that kind of tactic.
Dude, they roll in with their whole family as a like distraction.
Oh, diversion shit.
Yeah. Most of the time, the other people that you're not dealing with are fucking robbing you.
Really?
I'm dead serious, dude. It got so bad early like 2010s or if I saw gypsies come in, because you could tell because they got jewelry out the ass, dude.
Usually like a feather necklace.
Dude,
a feather earring.
There's just fucking every finger has a ring on it. The shirts are like the thinnest material possible, whether it's a woman or a child.
What if they were just really into Stevie Ray Vaughan?
They got a look and a sound to them, kind of Romanian-ish, you know.
Very Eastern European.
But immediately it was red alert, like, because you knew it was gypsies when it would be 2 parents, another person, another adult, and 15 kids.
Really?
And the kids have jewelry on. And you're like, ugh, you know, and just fucking, but they direct the kids. The kids are the ones stealing.
What?
The kids fucking disperse. They go all around. And they steal everything, dude. And it all ends
like
up at
J hooks and shit,
dude,
like fucking
anything,
tags.
They'll anything that
isn't bolted to the ground.
Yeah, whether it's they would steal like guitar strings, drum picks, or guitar picks, drumsticks, hooks off the wall, like you name it. If they can put it in their little pockets while you're not paying attention, cool. And they would do that every time. That was a diversion. Is the children would go fuck everything up, steal a bunch of shit, and then one guy would be like, "Oh, I want to get this guitar for $100," you know, and he'd do that dance with you for the whole time. And while you're doing that, the other adult that was with them is also stealing shit. Damn. And then they all leave not buying anything. And then you go to Trader's Village next week and you see all that shit from your store fucking on the table. I'm dead serious. So when gypsies would come in, I would just fucking call all my people up to the front and we would just not even, what do you need? What's up? Yeah, no, you can just stay right here. We'll go get it for you. What do you need? Try to corral them, dude. If you control them, they leave immediately. They wouldn't buy anything. Wow. Anyway, not all gypsies. Nah, whatever.
A good 85% of the gypsies, though.
There's a lot of gypsies, but there's some good ones. I've met some good ones, but I just can't trust them. And they have a reputation for that throughout history. It's not out of line to say that those dudes have been rolling that game since like the 700s. You know what I mean? Like it's old. Like literally, the fucking hieroglyphics is this, and then and somebody pocketing something. Fucking with the gold. He's got a gold chain on, and he's fucking gold rings on, and he's fucking pocketing shit.
Yeah, I'm sure the first sign is.
And then the next one is hieroglyphics. The next one just says T.V. and it's Trader's Village in the hieroglyphics. It's like
a bunch of tables and shit.
All the shit.
I'm sure the first sign is when they walk through the door. If they're juggling like their keys, a ball, and like their wallet,
dude,
all through the front door, you're like, no, hold up, no,
misdirection. Nobody look at this shit, dude. Seriously, all it is mass chaos. Like as soon as they walk in, you'd see like it would always be the wife first, and she always have a baby.
Yeah.
Sure. There's always like a steady 1-year-old kid supply. So always a baby wrapped up. She's like, oh, hey, I want to get a... And then the guy would come in and be like, sorry, honey, I was getting... And then, boom, wave of kids. And then the other adult that was there to steal, like, nefarious shit, they're like, oh, Uncle Babish is going to fucking... And he's, like, got a hat on and shades. And you're like, fucking... Dude, I'm telling you.
That's wild.
You learn a lot. But anyway, I did make a career change. I'm very excited about it. And hopefully I don't have to deal with gypsies. I'm just kidding. Gypsies are fine people. It's just, I know your tricks.
I'm onto them.
You're not going to fucking make me smaller and sell me at your fucking flea market. God damn it. Did you ever see the troll movies?
I mean, I have 2 young kids, so I've had to.
No, not Troll the toy.
Oh.
The troll movies from the 80s.
It's not the... It's like a...
Not
a
the
scary
toy,
troll
like
movie.
a scary troll movie.
I think I have.
They're
maybe.
terrible.
Yeah, because was it like the shitty almost clay animation type of thing, like the Gate, like those, that type of thing.
It was. Did you ever see
motion type of shit?
Did you ever see Wizard of Oz 2?
I didn't. The Wiz?
No, that's not the official sequel to Wizard of Oz. It's not Michael Jackson's The Wiz.
I've never heard of Wizard of Oz.
How many kids do you think he fucked on the set?
I don't know, man.
I don't think he did.
I don't want to go down the MJ. Yeah, don't go down the MJ train. It'd get us in trouble.
But yeah, no, there was a Wizard of Oz 2 in the 80s. The dark, gritty sequel. sequel. You never saw it?
I never heard of
The
it.
monkey. Holy shit, dude! It's got like Jim Henson's Muppets. Like not Muppets, but his company did a lot of the puppetry and stuff. That movie's dark as fuck, dude.
Maybe I have. I don't know.
Dude,
I'd
the
have to look
monkeys
at a video.
from the original movie are now have wheels for hands and feet, and they're grown men, and they're all in black and white.
Yeah, I think I have seen something
Dude,
like
that movie's fucked up. And anyway, I just remember there's a part in that movie where, I'm sorry, backing up, that Wizard of Oz 2 was made during the same era of the Troll movies, so they have very similar claymation styles.
Mm.
And in that Troll movie, at one point they shrink a guy. One of the trolls like shrinks a guy and eats him. So, but the troll had a lot of jewelry on. So the first time I met a gypsy at my store in like 2006, I was like, what, 21 years old? The whole time I was listening to him, he had a necklace similar to the guy on Troll that was the bad guy that ended up shrinking. And I was like, man, if I don't fucking help this guy out and like get him exactly what he wants and like do the price he wants, he's gonna fucking shrink me down and eat me like on that Troll movie. And my store manager had to take over for me on the deal because I was so lost in my head of the possibility of this guy could put a curse on me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
He mind fucked you, dude.
he saw. Like, I was just sitting there. I was like, oh my god! Like, I'm at the counter with a customer, and I'm just like, oh man. And my boss saw it from a mile away and came over and ringed the customer and said, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I had to lie to him. And I was like, oh man, I just found out some bad news about a family member, and it just got in my head, you know. And then like a year later, when my boss was leaving the company, I was like, hey, that one time you bailed me out from those gypsies, I was thinking about the Troll movie when he shrinks the guy down and
he's
eats
like, I
him.
would like to buy a guitar. Have you ever seen Troll from 1982? Yeah, actually I have. And he's like, oh, really? Unfurls the necklace.
The necklace, and I'm like,
Let's talk brass tacks
yeah,
here.
yeah. So what's the lowest price you're gonna let me out the door? Those guitar. I'm like, oh, fuck. So anyway, I told my boss who was leaving the company. I told him, I was like, yeah, man, I thought it was a Troll movie, blah blah. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was my last interaction with that guy. Was me telling him thank you for bailing me out from a gypsy, making me smaller and eating me, and he was just like, cool, I'm going to a new job anyway.
Yeah,
Just
don't ever
bye.
ask me for a reference.
The dumbest I've ever felt in my life. I was just like, oh man, you taught me so many great things, but honestly, that one time you jumped in and saved me from that gypsy eating me, he was like, okay, cool, I made the right choice here.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Have you ever done that?
No.
You've never done that? Made a total ass of yourself?
Oh, yeah. Well, when I worked at Walmart, when I got bamboozled with the checks,
I forgot about that.
that shit had me all kinds of flustered, dude.
Did you bring it to your next job?
I think I got shortchanged a couple times, too. They're like, fucking, here's a 50, but no, I need 220s back. And I'm like,
Dude, my first day of
I'm
training.
like, dude, this is hard.
My first day on the register, dude rolled up and tried to shortchange me, and the CSM, the lady who ran the front of the store, the front registers at Walmart, she just ran up and like saw it happening. I had already given him change, and he was like, no, player. He was like, how about you take that 10 and give me 220, you know, trying to do that whole confusion thing. And she just ran up and slammed the drawer shut. She was like, good day, sir.
And he just walked off.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, you know, just left. Was like huffing and puffing. Yeah. But she was like, yeah, anytime they want different denominations or anything, just shut it. You don't have to give them shit. They can go to a bank. I was like, cool. Yeah. And then I look behind me and I see you like, goodbye. And they're like rolling like a TV out.
Enjoy all that change.
Yeah, enjoy all that. They're like, he has no money in his drawer. What happened to this? Like, he has a $1 bill. And like,
he has Burger King coupons and Chuck E. Cheese tokens in here.
Like a McDonald's Monopoly fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I had talked about it. We went on too many tangents today, but we've got a lot of listener mail still to go.
Oh yeah.
So we'll touch on some more of that next week. I didn't mean to go this long.
Yeah, I keep looking down at it and hoping that you'll.
I had one of these, and it did me a pretty.
You didn't even offer me one, by the way.
I knew you wouldn't like it.
It's the thought that counts, asshole.
It's on the table for you, fuckface.
No, you never offered me it.
It's your house.
It's like a vampire, dude. You have to invite me into your.
Okay, do you want this hazy double IPA?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Yeah, I know your palate, dude. You would fucking spit this out immediately and tell me to fuck myself.
Thanks, though.
It doesn't say Coors or Keystone on it. You're out. or Heineken. Heineken's your fancy beer. We should go to Amsterdam.
Rolling Rock. I drink Rolling Rock. Dos Equis, Corona.
Real exotic shit.
Oh, yeah, I do. Fancy. I do like Stella. Stella's just a stronger version of that garbage.
I'm just kidding. I just rolled the tape. But anyway, yeah, we'll do some more of that listener mail next week. There's a lot of it, and I found some more nuggets.
Hopefully this video situation gets figured out. You still blinking?
Yeah, I'm still blinking. You are too.
Okay.
I think we're good. But thanks for tuning in via. I feel so old.
You can listen to the audio too if you want. It's up to you, but you know, if you want to listen to some of that audio while you're driving or something, you don't have to do everything on YouTube. Fucking conformists.
Fucking gotta be the mystery man in the shadows, dude. Just
saying.
can't be with. Hey, what do you think about Apple phones?
I think we all know how I feel about.
What do you think about people that use Apple phones? What'd you call me?
Go take your vaccine.
I already did.
Goddamn sheep.
Oh God, here he goes. All right. Anyway, so with that being said, yeah, next week we'll touch on some more of that listener mail because there was a lot more of it than I thought. And then yeah,
we didn't touch on any of that, huh?
Not today, but we did a whole fucking episode last time on it. So
yeah,
if anybody wants to add to the pile, maybe we do another one. But again, that's semifriendlycast@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, you need to give that shit out at the end of every.
Yeah, so you can send us suggestions, stories. If you need advice on something, obviously we're experts at almost everything. It's semifriendlycast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Semi-Friendly Podcast. On Instagram, it's semi_friendly_podcast. And on Facebook, just search Semi-Friendly and fucking get your life together. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for us today. What do you think? I'm fogging up. I'm fogging up pretty hard.
Dude, I've been fogged.
I haven't been able to see your eyes this whole time, so I hope I've been looking at your eyes, but I might have been looking at your fucking cheek.
All I see is the blinking light from the camera. That's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. I'm completely fogged up.
What'd you say? You're completely what?
Fogged up.
Walk straight.
You gonna?
That was for your dog.
Are you gonna?
That's right. Oh, okay. Well, until next week, everybody.
Walk straight.
You fucking quasi. Semi.
Hit the